Yo, what's going on, Hope Society? I hope all is well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're checking in at. I want to thank you guys for tapping into Mr. Host Morning Motivation. Every morning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we drop a new episode here on YouTube, SoundCloud, and wherever else you get your podcast. So listen, what's going on? You guys already know where I'm coming at today. Give your yourself a clap. Give yourself a hand clap. You guys know what I mean. I'm just that excited because we have the choice each and every day to take a step towards or against what it is that we're hoping and dreaming for. We have the ability to either happen for or against our hopes and dreams. And the fact that you want to tune in today, wherever you're at, whether it's your third, fourth time today, is saying that you need this alignment. You need some nuggets. You need some nutrients. You're trying to plant some seeds because you know that if you happen on purpose, that if you begin to act in a way of where you're going and not where you've just been, that you can have all the hopes and dreams that you're hoping and dreaming for, which is rooted where? In the overflow and abundance. So give yourself a hand clap because that's what we're unlocking. We're unlocking all the health, all the freedom. And we said, so a man thinketh, so a man believeth. So a man becomes habitual, and the things that he does will his reality reflected. And we're not just doing this for ourselves. If we become consistent in the things that we need to do, if we're habitual enough in what we have been called to do, then we can create a continuum of health, wealth, and freedom for generations and generations to come. I'm not just doing this for me. We're not just doing this for ourselves. We understand if we happen enough each and every day, we can establish this wellness physically, financially, and mentally for generations and generations to come. And guess what, y'all? It's not even hard work we have to do. It's not hard work that we have to do. It is consistency. It's consistency. 6 months of consistency puts us 2 years ahead. Let's fracture that down. 3 months, that's a year. A month and a half, that's 6 months. That means 2.5 weeks, you could be 3 months ahead. That means that every week you could be putting yourself almost 2 months ahead of the game. Come on. Let's go. Let's happen on purpose. Let's get it. That's what we have to do. We have to be locked into where we're going. You got to be hungry. Gladiator warrior mindset. I'm ready every single day. I may have took a slip back yesterday, but today I'm happening. I'm up. I'm ready. I promise you, persistence will win. That consistency will win. It's not how many times you get knocked down. Oh, come on, man. Come on. It's how many times you get up. Let's go. I fall 7, I stand 8. They remember how many times you got up and how you failed. I'm telling you. He continued to get up. She continued to get up. Come on, king. Come on, queen. Let's get it. Let's happen on purpose. So where we are today, you guys already know we're currently transforming from ants into butterflies. We understand that it's not where we start, but it's how and where we finish. We understand that we're aligning ourselves where it is that we're going. We're not just focused on where we've been. We understand that we're consistent each and every day. That our worlds begin to unlock exactly what it is that we're supposed to have. And that's rooted in the overflow, and that's rooted in abundance. Let's get it. We're supposed to have all of this, and it's because, guess what? It's mandated if we're consistent in what it is that we're called to do. So a man thinketh, so a man believeth. But it's those who are habitual. It's when you transform your thoughts into the actions that are necessary. Remember, everything was once a single thought, but it was the actions behind it that allowed things to be rendered into the reality thereof. Come on, let's play the game today. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is mental health. Of course, the whole segment, everything we do is about our mental health, but more specifically about taking the time for self. I believe sometimes we can feel guilty in taking care of self. I feel like sometimes, when we say that we just need some time, some quietness, some space, sometimes it becomes more of anxiety or depression can set in because it feels as if we have to almost detach or force ourselves away from things that feel needed, or if we're doing something against that as the norm. Basically, to wrap it up or to sum it up, we feel guilty for taking care of self, and that's not okay. It's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay that way, and it's not okay that we feel not okay with not allowing ourselves to be okay. And that's the thing that honestly hinders a lot of our growth is that we literally pull ourselves down to where nothing, that we don't allow ourselves to grow thereof. We talked about this in season 1 as well. We talked about how the greats said they could have done more if they would have took care of them more of themselves, that they could have helped more and actually done more for the people they did for if they would have took more of the time to take care of themselves first. So today, in the wake of everything, I want you guys to be okay with saying no. I want you guys to be okay with saying you need your time, because with so much going on, we need to have that ability to tap into our quiet place and be able to act in clarity and foresight. So I want you guys to be able to be okay, because now is the time, or we need to be at our most poised and at a point where you guys are able to unlock where it is you truly need to go. So I want to talk to you guys basically saying that while we may feel guilty, or it feels like those around us want to guilt us for taking that time, or those moments when we're saying that we don't want to do something, even if we agreed to it, even though it was planned, I want to let you guys know that where we are mentally is far greater of importance at the time in which we begin to focus on those things than where we are physically, because we already said our thoughts become our actions. What we're thinking and the reality of what it is that we are focusing on thus begins to render itself in our reality. And we are special. And special in the aspect, you guys know I said before, oh, we are not special, you're not special. Go back to season 1, you guys will hear about it. But no, what I'm talking about, we are special in the aspect of that we have these abilities that wherever we focus on, life seems to somehow create it. So when we fall into these moments when we begin to focus on things that are not in alignment, yes, we deserve those moments to go back and realign ourselves, because we're far more focused on where it is that we're going than where it is that we have been. And it's those alike situations that we don't happen like we should happen that allows us to continue to create patterns that have existed before. And if we continue doing the same things, then we can expect the same results. See, insanity is doing the same things but expecting different results. So what I'm saying is that when these moments set in, let's advance on our abilities to take care of ourselves, because we know the more that we handle who we are today, the more consistent, and the more does the ability to be consistent becomes of a pattern and of a renderance of itself. It means that our consistency begins to become passive. That means that the overflowing wealth that we're actually mandated for begins to happen by itself. It means the overflow that's beginning to flow, it actually becomes overflow because it begins to consistently flow into our lives. What I'm saying is, tap in to where it is that we're going by allowing yourselves to maximize who you are today. Do not allow yourself to feel guilty. Don't allow yourself to feel bad about taking care of you. It's our ability to say, hey, I need these moments. I have to take this second to focus on me. I need to clear my thoughts. We need to clear what my mental space is. Because we need sound decisions, we need clarity, we need foresight. And we can only get there with clear mental spaces and mental foundations. So today, I dare you guys, like I always say, take those moments of 5-10 minutes each and every day for you to sit down, for you to think recreationally, for you just to clear your mind, take a walk, take a stroll. I want you guys to analyze what is going on. It's your ability to realize, to analyze what is going on, that we do not allow ourselves to get analysis paralysis, that we say, okay, this is happening, and then now can we promote the actions behind it? If we're not taking care of our mental space and our mental foundations, we are only creating a crazy house. We are only creating the opportunity for when things need to happen that we can not happen in clarity. And then not happening in clarity creates more confusion and more chaos. Then we're going against ourselves, and we're going against what others are saying. And it becomes this confusion and this tension and this torn between who we are, what we're trying to be, what we're trying to satisfy. And it's not fair to anyone, especially ourselves, if our mindsets are not clear. And if you guys can hear all of that, that was just so much confusion, right? So let's slow things down. Let's watch how clear things can be when we take our time, when we think, when we focus on where it is that we're going. When we say, okay, let me make sure that this is what I need to act within. When I'm allowing myself to slow down the thoughts, when I'm allowing myself to see how the actions are going to affect the things that I expect them to affect, or the things I'm hoping they don't affect. When I allow myself to see that my words is going to carry like this, when I begin to focus on where it is I'm going by analyzing and taking the information for where I have been, truly allowing me to take the lessons with the L's or the setbacks. When I allow myself to basically say I can embrace this moment, that I don't have to answer to this at this time if I'm not able to make a clear and sound decision, but I can continue to happen in a way that is going to promote and progress me to where it is that I'm going. What I'm saying on today, guys, I want you guys to focus on yourself. I want you to be able to not feel guilty or bad for taking care of your mental space. That is exactly where everything is rooted. If that thing is all out of whack, if that thing is not in alignment, that thing doesn't have a process to analyze it when things does get rough, then we're in for a hard one. It's easy, even though we don't say that as a term, but it's far and feather more fluid, and it's able to be more consistent in chaos. Once it get going, oh my goodness, it's almost hard to stop it. But we must begin to root those foundations, the clear mental space. We have to have our foundation. Our mental space must be at a capacity in which we're able to truly happen and analyze what is going on to make the best decisions for where it is that we're going. So take care of you. I want you to take 5-10 minutes. I want you guys to take that time today, even right now, just to close your eyes and just think. What's happening? What's going on? How have we happened? How can we continue to happen better? What can we focus on? What are we not focusing on? What are we communicating? What is our look? What is our sound? What is our vibe? What is our words saying that our actions are not? What is our look saying that our words are not? Are we really receiving? Are we pushing things away? Are we pulling or are we pushing our riches and our hopes and dreams away? Are we rendering what it is that we're supposed to happen? Are we doing, or are we expecting things to be done for us? Or we have the hand out or the hand open mentality? So on the mental note, what is this saying? What we say each and every day, if we're thinking in lack, then we can expect lack. On the physical note, we must begin in some type of physical activity each and every day, each and every week, each and every month. Make sure we take care of us. On a financial note, we spend our time how we spend our money. 86,400 minutes. 86,400 minutes. How are you spending it? Tap in with yourself. Tap in with where it is that you're going. Remember, take care of you. We can't feel guilty by taking care of ourselves. We have to protect our mental capacity because that's where everything is born. This is the foundation. This is our factory. If our factory is crazy, chaotic, then we're producing crazy and chaotic things. So happen on purpose. Happen for you. So remember, I am are two of the most powerful words put together for whatever comes after them shapes and forms our reality. I am are two of the most powerful words for whatever comes after them shapes and forms our reality. I am abundant. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I want you guys to continue having a hope-filled day. If you want to hear your business, your services, your music on the show, I want you guys to come in and interview. Listen, I'm reaching out if you want to artists, if you guys want to have your music played on here. Mental health, wealth, physically, financially. You guys already know where we're at, where we're trying to go. Go grab some apparel, some hoodies, some shirts, some polos from MrHopeMotivators.com. Go grab the book, Answer to Butterflies. Be looking out for the masterclass. If you're here in Detroit every Saturday at the Northwest Activity Center, we're getting in from 10:30 to 12. Come get some financial literacy and some empowerment. Tap in with me. Check out my website, my social media, Mr. Hope Motivates. Like, subscribe, share. Continue doing what it is that you are mandated to do in order for you to have what it is you're having. On a quick note, I want to let you know something. Guess what? You are deserving of prosperity. You are deserving of health and wealth. You are deserving of what it is you're hoping and dreaming for. Let's go get it, y'all. Hope!